Dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into Natas, a war game from OverTheWire designed to sharpen and improve your web security skills enormously. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Now, let's jump in and start hacking our way through Natas. The level I will be doing is level 8. Besides the normal approach, I more like to showcase how to use Python to do this level. And this level will involve so interesting topic, encoding and decoding. For example, how to use Python to convert hexadecimal to binary, and how to convert or translate binary data to ASCII. Okay, so I think this video will be very useful when you learn Python, especially the topic of encoding and decoding. Okay, so now we can copy the address of the level 8 to start with. We can copy and head over to Linux. We can paste the address into the address bar. And we are prompted by this username login. Of course, this is HTTP basic authentication. And the username is Natas8. And we can copy its password from notebook and paste into password field to sign in. No problem. I think this is very similar to the previous level, or level 7. We need to submit secret to get the password for the next level. And we can quickly check its source code. Nothing here. I think we have to view source code. Or maybe we can use right click on the link in new tab. And as you can see in the middle, we can get the source code of PHP. Okay, here the first line is defining the variable encoded secret, and next define the function encode secret, and just one parameter secret, and we'll return this value. And this returned value involves a function and many layers of function. And below it, this is another block. If and this condition, or if this array, if the array has a key submit, the post is array which contains all post variables, okay, including the submit and also the secret. Okay, if you want to know about it, we can open developer 2 and we can navigate to, we can navigate to network tab, and you can trick something like AA submit, and then you can get the post request. So I think the post, the dollar, this one $_post is array, and this array will contains form data, okay, like secret and submit. So this condition is checked to see whether the browser has already submitted a post request to the application. Next, I think the most important, we'll check to see whether this secret, of course, this should be conveyed in this body, okay, and we'll pass to the function, this function which is defined here as argument, okay, and then we'll check to see whether this value equals to the encoded secret. Of course, this one is referencing to this one. Okay, so if we can submit correct secret information, then we can get access. We can, access granted, and then we can get a password for the next level. So I think the key part for this level is to do some kinds of reverse engineering, or reverse engineer this function. So the first layer is base 64 encoding, and then reverse string. This is the reverse string. And then the out layer is, convert the binary to hexadecimal. So I think we need to do operations in, in a reversed order. Okay, so how to do? Of course, we can use PHP to do this. And let me bring up the terminal, PHP. And we can use option of -R to run command echo. So I think the first I'd like to run is this one. Here is convert from a binary to hexadecimal. I want to, convert this operation. So how to do? We can hex to binary, and we can, we can try to input this hexadecimal data. Okay, we can copy it from here, and then we can run it. As you can see, this is of course, this is not correctly encoded data, and we need to do the second reverse operation. Okay, this should be the reverse string. Okay, very easy. We just put another layer of function, string reverse, and put parentheses. Okay, press enter. As you can see now, I think we have really got a more readable output. This is the encoded data by base 64. So then we can, we can use a pipe operator. Pipe operator can allow us to run multiple commands, and output of the previous command would be input of next command. So now we can press enter, and we can get the secret. We can copy, and then let me submit this secret. Submit. As you can see, we can, successfully get the password for the next level. So not so complicated, right? So next, I'm going to show you how to use Python to do this level. At the least, I think this is a bit more complicated than the approach what I took earlier. Okay, now how to do? Let me open up the editor. Sorry, I'd like to open new file, new Python file. We can limit to like Natas 8. We do not need to specify its extension. PyCharm will automatically add its extension or py.py to our file. Okay, and so first of all, I'd like to define or set the variable hex data, and this data we can, get it from here, from the source code. We can copy it. Okay. So I think the first step is to convert this hexadecimal data to binary. How to do? And we can use this way, int and hexadecimal data, and we need to specify the hexa format. Next, how to do? We can use the bin function, and so the binary data. Before we proceed, I'd like to print out. Okay, I think this is the best approach. you cannot complete entire code and to test. Maybe if there is some error, it's not easy to debug. Okay, so binary data. Now let's run our program. Natas. So I think we have already successfully got the binary data of the hexadecimal. However, I'd like to remove this prefix 0b. Okay, so how to do? Very easy. We just use the index or slice of a string. We can use because I want to drop the first character 0b. We can so use the 2 and second, not the column. And I think now we can remove the prefix of 0b. Okay, let me run the program again. Okay, so now this is the the binary data of the hexadecimal. However, before next, this is not the binary data we can process later. We need to add some more or leading zeros. As you know, each hexi digit contains four binary, for like 0, 1, 0, and let me explain like this. So like the 1 in hexadecimal would be 0, 0, 1. For example, like the 9 would be 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay? Oh, not this one. The 1, 0, 1. Okay? So the A would be 1, 0, 0, 1, 0. Okay, so we need to add some leading zeros before this binary data string. Okay, so if you can launch the interactive Python, and we can use the len function to get its method. Get its length. As you can see now, this number cannot be divided by 4. Okay, so how to add the leading zero? This is very easy. We can use its function zfill, and we can zfill length of hexadata 4. Okay, now we can run our program again. Exit the program. Oh, what I'm doing? Python Natas 8. Okay. So next, we need to convert. We need to convert the binary data to ASCII. So how to do that? We need to convert each 8-bit chunk to an integer, and then we can use this method or this function to convert the number or the integer to ASCII. Okay, I'm not sure whether I pronounced it correctly. This one. Okay, so how to do? And we can we just use it this way. If I in a range from 0 to length of binary data, and step should be 8. Okay. Oh, before we do this, we need to define the variable ASCII string, and for now just empty. Okay, so now the byte would be binary data from I plus 8. Okay, so now here there is error. What's wrong? I think for I in Y there is a warning. Oh, my bad, not if. I should use a for loop. Okay, now I think it's correct. Now we can use. So now, this by this line we can group or convert. We can group to different groups, and each group has 8 bits. Okay, and next we can use this way, convert the binary to the ASCII. Okay, but before we do that, we need to use the int function byte. Okay, and this should be 2. Next, with ASCII string, we can use augmented operator. Okay, so I think now, before we go on, I'd like to print this string. We can we run it again. As you can see, we can get the the data what we expected. So next, what do we have to do? Next, we need to convert this string. As you know here, I think the second layer is reverse string. Very easy. We can use the Python is very powerful for this task. We can reverse string is a ASCII string which use the negative index. This means we'll get the reversed string. Okay, so now how to do next? We need to decode or base 64 decode, and now here we need to use the module. This is the built-in module, import base 64. Now we just print out its base 64, and it has a method decode, and we can pass the argument reverse string. I think that's it. Now we can run our program again. As you can see now, we can get decoded data. However, I want to remove because now it's bytes. We can remove this by the method decode very easily. UTF-8. Now I think we can get this job done perfectly. Okay. Wonderful. We can copy this secret and go back, and we can submit it again. As you can see, we can still get the password for the next level. So I think that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.